Check, check. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, so I'm still getting used to all this kind of recognition stuff, because trust me on this, I'm really underground, really low-key, under the radar type of person. Okay? So, first and foremost, I'd like to give it back to the Toronto leadership. What I present. Also, the entire opportunity itself. I mean, like, the co-founders, they really created something really special over here. This ACN thing is just off the chain, rock solid. So, that being said, I myself, my name is Hayden Brown, Hayden Andre. A lot of people know me as Shaka. A lot of people call me that because I'm really like Shaka Zulu, an original non-slavery-like person. I don't bow down to slavery stuff, you understand what I'm saying? And that's what life is right now. Life is a big slavery push. Psychological, candy-colored, coded slavery. That's what it is. So, I'm going to keep this short and sweet because it's not a training session. So I'm going to give you a little background about myself, and then we'll just figure out how I got into this thing, and wrap it up. Because you guys got a lot more to hear from. I mean, like, Nathan Goldberg, this guy is, like, amazing. You know? And over the past 4 years, I had an opportunity to learn from all these leaders. Rob Richards is doing a fantastic job. Can we give it back to Rob Richards? So, like I said, I'm going to try to wrap this up under a minute or so. A few years ago, I come from an entertainment industry background. I co-founded one of Toronto's first underground house and techno labels called Strobe Records. And I walked away from that lifestyle just to live a more family, marriage-friendly style life. And, had to take a regular job like most people out there. No more late nights, underground DJing and all that kind of stuff. But nevertheless, the bills have to get paid. And I didn't really like that too much. So when I saw this business, it really made sense. A friend of mine called me out one night and said, hey, we're at the lawyer's office and some guy's coming over to present the business. And if you're interested, you can come over and check it out. We don't know what it is, but it might be something along the lines of what you might get into. So I said, sure. 11:30 at night, drove over to the law firm and took a look at the details. After the presentation, I didn't really give anybody any inclination I was going to do it or not. But I knew already, and I said to myself personally that if this thing is true, the way you guys say it is, 100% legit, with certainty I can do it. With certainty. And time wasn't a factor. It was just a matter of work or don't work. Because nobody has an excuse from time. Nobody had less time than I had. My wife and I, we have 8 children together. Ranging from age 3 years old to 21. 22 actually. Jamal Blanchet is in the house. ATT, 100%. So anyways, I got started, and I recognized really quickly that while I knew I could do this, I was buried in a social network of people who were really just non-ambitious, non-business-minded, and I had to turn over a lot of rocks to find some individuals who could really do this. So, that being said, I asked the guy who introduced me to this business, Shahid Salim. I said, Shahid, if people aren't joining this thing, can I go out and make money just acquiring accounts? And Shahid said, yes, of course. So I said, well, that I have control over. So I went out, and all I did was do exactly what these guys said to do, which is apply the work ethic that you have to whatever job you're working with, to the system that's on the table here. So I just applied the same work ethic, the same setting of expectations, the same ownership to this platform. And that resulted in me getting over 300 points worth of services. So, it's real simple. This is not a thinking business. Don't sit on the fence. It's either you want to live a life of slavery style, then no problem, go ahead. Or you don't want to live a life of slavery style. You want freedom, financial freedom. It's not a thinking business, it's a doing business. Let's rock this.